Okay, we're so back. Today, I don't really know where I'm going with this yet. I guess we're just gonna see. Right now we're actually heading to the gym. It's like 3 o'clock. Yeah, I got out of classes today, went back to my room. Then I ate some lunch. Dude, I am in a terrible spot to get out right now. Dude, I'm just in between all these cars. But yeah, I got out, went back to the room, did a little bit of homework. As we know, I'm an academic weapon if I haven't let anyone know that yet. But yeah, so now we're heading to the gym. I had a little pre-workout, some pre-workout rice cakes, and we got my pre-workout to drink right here. I hope no one's here so I don't get hit. But yeah, so today we're doing back and by at the gym. I really don't, I'm being real with y'all. I know a lot of people like hitting back. I don't like hitting back. I just think it's kind of just, it feels redundant when I'm doing it. I just be getting bored. Yeah, lat pull down, it just gets boring. And I think it's because my back was overdeveloped a little more than the rest of my body when I started lifting. So it was I used to love hitting back, and I think it's because I was oh, it's so much better than the rest of my, I thought that was cool. But now I'm just it sucks. But they've been better since I've been on this cut, because I feel like I can see a little more striations and stuff, which this cut, so stupid. I'm down in weight though. I think I started the cut 187 morning weight. I'm at 178, 177 morning weight. So we're gonna keep slimming down a little bit until I feel like I don't have a lot of fat on me, which I don't think I have a lot already, but a little less than I have right now, so that when I go into bulk I can take it real good. We're being smart about it. Shout out to my fitness coach at my best friend Dalton Nutt. Yes, real last name. But he low-key is just the one that sets me up with stuff, because I don't know how any of that works. He's all in it. So shout out to him. Yeah, so I go to this gym called Vasa Fitness. It's low-key. It's kind of nice. I mess with it. It's not bad at all. I do go to Planet Fitnesses sometimes, which actually I do want to talk about this today. I wasn't going to talk about, shooting your shot. But then the more I think about it, man, I don't even know if it's worth it these days, bro. Shooting your shot is it's a lost art, truly. I don't know, I be shooting some shots every now and then. I remember, actually, speaking of Planet Fitnesses, there's a Planet Fitness 10 minutes away from my college it's okay. And I went there a lot to start when I first started coming to college up here last year, because I have one of the Planet Fitness black cards, so I can go to all the locations. And I got it, and I went there, and it was chill and stuff. And then I think one time I saw a worker there, and I was oh, she's really pretty. I was and I waited though. I was I'm not gonna say nothing. So I think I low-key I waited on it. I didn't even ask her that day, bro. I just let it go. And then the next week I went there again. I swear she was looking at me. I'm so serious. I'm not being delusional. I'm texting my homeboy. I'm yo, do I do this or whatever? Yeah, bro. I was in the hydro bed getting a hydro bed massage, bro, and she was looking at me. I'm serious. And well, to be honest, I asked her as I was leaving. I was well, I got turned down. And that was about maybe a year ago. And I have not been back to that Planet Fitness. Yep, never have gone back. Don't plan to go back. I go to a different Planet Fitness that's 5 minutes further now. It was an executive decision by me that I didn't want to go to that gym and have any risk of seeing her again, because yeah, that was on me in the first place. I really shouldn't have asked someone who worked at the gym. That's kind of which I don't even ask girls who are in the gym at all, bro. It's so just hit or miss, I feel because if it goes bad, man, you have to see them, especially if it's someone you see there often. It's dude, you don't want to see them again. That sounds terrible. But even with all that, I may not take my own advice. Y'all should be shooting shots. I'm not gonna lie. I'm lying. I be taking some shots. I do be taking some. Sometimes they're ill-advised shots. I can't lie. I would say if I'd put my shooting performance in like terms of an NBA player, I was gonna say Denzel Valentine, but nah, I'm not that bad. I got a few homeboys who are on Denzel Valentine timing, but I think I'm closer to like Dion Waiters, but like prime heat Dion Waiters, where it's like when he's on, he was low key on, but when he was off, it was just bad. It was bad. So I'll leave it at that. I'll leave that up to y'all to kind of put that out there. Also, I think We're So Back. I think that's going to be the intro thing now. I feel like, I don't know if someone's already using that, but unless it's copyright, buddy, I'm taking it. It's that simple. Trademark, that's what it is. Yeah, trademark, not copyright. Copyright's like if I put songs and stuff, which, you know, I would do some of stuff like that, but I actually don't know how to. I'm not really like technologically inclined very much. Like I'm not real big on that kind of thing. It took me a long time to understand how to even work my MacBook in the first place. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I one day hit 100 million subscribers, I'll get an editor or something. But to this day, bro, it's me and my phone. But yeah, so I feel like I used to put up more shots. I definitely used to put up some more shots. Like, you know, like, I feel like everyone had like I know we talked about Kevin Savaho, and when I say hoe phase, I don't mean like a real, like, being a real whore, like the Captain Savahos. I'm talking like, you know, he had a hoe phase, because my hoe phase, 8th grade. I know, right? That was where I would think 8th grade me might have been my peak, quite honestly. If I had like a year where I think the best things were going for me, it was probably 8th grade, man. 8th grade, I was on a roll. I was playing middle school football, obviously, and I was frying stuff out there. I had like 11 touchdowns in one game, bro. Great year for football. Basketball, I was playing up on JV, and I was dropping good numbers, like, and then track, low-key, COVID kind of ruined track, but, dang, that was 8th grade, dude. Am I old? Is it over for me? It might be over for me. But, am I still in the school zone? I think so. Possibly. Oh, okay. We're breaking like that. Cool. Yeah, but then besides just all that, I was just also, that was my hope. That was when I probably had a roster, dude. 8th grade me was just snapping. In my head at that point, all the hoes. I thought I had the world in my hand, I thought. Yeah, so that was definitely my peak. I think there was some times where it even, like, there was one time, I have a faint memory. There was some girl I was, like, talking to. I was in 8th grade. And she thought we were, like, talking, but I didn't really know. I guess 8th grade me couldn't keep up with all of it. And she, like, came to one of my basketball games. And she, like, came to hug me after, and I was like, what are you doing? And I was so lost. And yeah, so that was probably like the pinnacle of when that was my deepest pits. I was not a great person, probably 8th grade. I probably thought I was like the shit. Like, I thought everything was sunshine and rainbows and going great for me. I still thought I was going to the league. I didn't realize I wasn't going to the NFL until like probably my sophomore year of high school. Like, I still thought I was going straight. I was like, I'm going to the NFL. Like, you would have asked me, I was like, now if you want to ask me, I was telling people I wasn't going, but in my head, I still thought I was going to the league until like sophomore year. Because, like, I think freshman year, I played well in my few games, broke my wrist, snapped that hoe. It looks gross. And then, like, sophomore year, our team wasn't very good, and I was like, man, I'm like 5. Sophomore year, I was like, I'm like 5'7", 160. I'm not going to the league. I'm not. So those dreams died out right there. So yeah, back in 8th grade, I still thought I was going straight to the league. I was having my hoe phase. I used to be putting up some insane shots. I remember a few years back, like maybe my junior year of high school, like I remember a clip like from what I was saying to someone popped up, and I was like, dude, what was I on? Because I feel like when I look back, I'm like, I was never putting up shots that bad. And is anyone else, for me at least, I hate looking at like what I used to talk to girls when I was like, even just like last year, like I can't do it. I swear, like my brain chemistry just changes by the week on how I can talk to a girl. Like, I can get embarrassed about something I said to a girl a month ago. So, I don't know if that's just me on that angle. But, yeah, 8th grade was kind of crazy, man. Like, COVID happened. COVID was crazy. COVID was definitely, I didn't, you know, like, I was having the time of my life in COVID, bro. I was playing 2K20 at least, like, 10 hours a day, bro. I'm so serious. I had, like, a real problem with that. I used to play with these, like, 3 dudes from, like, Memphis. Or from, like, yeah, I think they're from, like, Memphis. They played, these, like, college dudes, and I was playing with them, like, every night. And so, I was having the time of my life with that. I was BSing all my homework online because who wasn't? But, and which is kind of crazy, you know, I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was, like, some dude talking about how COVID, he was like, it was, like, his 4th grade. He was in 4th grade when COVID hit. I was like, dude, I don't even remember that stuff. Like, I was barely coherent in 4th grade. Like, I'm serious. I don't think I really became fully coherent. It wasn't, I mean, I guess 4th grade I was maybe coherent, but I wasn't there. Like, I don't know. Like, I have some little nephews. Love those dudes. And I be talking to them. And, yeah, like, sometimes they'll have a sentence form and stuff. Well, I mean, they have sentence form, but, like, I'll look over at, like, my little nephew. He's about 3 years old. Or no, maybe he's 4 now. And I'll look over at him, and the gears aren't turning. You're not telling me that he's forming real thoughts. They're not cognitive yet. Like, what are we talking about? Like, obviously, like, they can form stuff, but, like, my frontal lobe's still developing. Apparently, they don't, like, fully develop until you're, like, 25. I think I might be ahead of schedule. I think I'm pretty developed. I feel like I can cognitively think through a good amount of situations. But, yeah, so that car's really close. But, yeah, the gym fit today, we have some gray sweatpants on from Walmart. And this camo hoodie's from Walmart. My sister bought it for me. Shout out my sister. My sister, she's my best friend. Even though she's just so old. Nah, she's not that old. She's just older than me. But, like, shout out her. She got this for me because she had one, and I used to always be like, I like that a lot. Kind of hinting at it, and she actually got me it. And it's, like, my favorite hoodie. So, shout out her. She'll probably watch this video if I tell her to. I don't know. She does have, like, 3 kids, so, you know. She says that she's busy. Dude, put an iPad in front of them. Like, they're locked in, bro. You don't need that. Nah, I'm just playing. I was an iPad kid. I definitely was. I don't think... Actually, no. I wasn't, like, a iPad kid like they are now. Like, I was, like, my generation's iPad kid, which was, like, I got my iPad in, like, 4th grade. Which I guess I was somewhat cognitive. But, yeah, I got my, like, iPad in 4th grade, and I was on that John at all times. But, like... Not like now, because, you know, nowadays iPad kids, you know, they're out the womb and they're having a tablet in front of their hands. Like, that is insane. So I wasn't like that. I was still, like, playing outside and stuff. I was still, I was still doing stuff outside. Like, I had a trampoline and stuff, so you saw me outside and stuff. On the way to my gym right now, we're actually passing by. In my YouTube banner, there's a picture of me with an MF Doom mural. It's actually right by my gym. Saw some dude painting it, and I had to pull over and take a pic. I was like, that's fire, bro. So, shout out him for that painting. That John's hard. Ooh, this dude's gas tank is open. Should I let him know? No, I don't think I will. Shit, looked at me. But, yeah, so I think... That's really all I just want to get into. Kind of just a yap session today, so talking about different areas. I don't even know what I'm going to title this yet, to be honest, but I trust future me to figure out something. Guess I should probably drink my priest, and I'm about to go in here, so. Well, we've arrived at the gym, so yeah, that's pretty much all for today. I still got to find, like, I have the intro, so here we back, but I still got to find some kind of outro, but yeah, so don't know where we're going to title this yet. I trust future me, though, so, but I guess, like, till next time, I don't know.